Hey everybody, welcome back to Unite Inside, and I hope that everyone is having an amazing and fun day. In this video, I am going to talk about something kind of different. It's not really different, it is definitely related to the topics that I normally talk about. In this video, I want to show you the importance of fun and play, and why is it so important that you should be prioritizing pleasure and play in your life. Okay, so this is going to be what we're going to talk about. As you know, a lot of times when we grow up or when we become an adult, we stop having fun. We think that now that we have become an adult, we pick up on certain energies of the world and we see that we're going to get judged or not accepted for being who we actually are. But what we don't know is that the part of us that likes to play, that likes to be like our inner child part of us, that is very curious about life, very much likes to wonder and stuff like that, that part of us is actually a very pure, and also it's actually a part of our true self. You know, it's a part of our true expression on earth. And when we first came in this reality, we had an intention of actually playing out our expression, which means that we had an intention of actually becoming the person that we've always wanted to be, whatever that is in our life. And that person was just going to be like a character that we're going to play out in a fun way, not in a serious way, or not in like some extremely strict way. No, because when we put labels and strict rules on who we are or on our expression, what happens is that we limit ourselves from expanding and from becoming our best. A lot of people right now are very uninspired, unmotivated, depressed even. And why is that? It's because they think that they should be a certain person that they are not interested in even being. You know? I don't know what it is. Maybe a boss of a certain place, or maybe a worker. They think they're expected to be in a category of a mom, or whatever that means for anybody. And because they're in that category, they are experiencing so much, they feel very powerless and also not free, because it is not free to be stuck in a certain category, that this is who you are, this is who you're supposed to be, And because unfortunately, even if other people don't pressure us to actually put ourselves in this category, we do that ourselves because we're scared sometimes. Sometimes it comes from us. We're the ones that are putting ourselves in a box because we just can't let ourselves express and be playful and just think about different options or different ways of playing out our life and playing out our character. Because we think that this is unsafe. It is not normal, it is not what society have approved of or have shown that it can happen. There's only certain things that you can be in society before people call you weird or odd or whatever it is, There are only certain options in life that there are only certain types of being that people approve of or think is like normal or should happen, And so we feel that we're limited. You might be someone that's different. Maybe you came into this world to introduce a different way of being, a different expression. A lot of people have different expressions that they haven't even found out about yet. They haven't even found out that they are this person. They're this different type of person. They're meant to do this. They're meant to do that. Like, for example, like a lot of people think, oh, the only way to make money is getting a job, But like nowadays, there's a lot of ways of making money that is so different then like a long, like for example, if you go centuries ago, it wasn't even like something that was an option. It wasn't even a thing, you know? People would laugh at you if you say, well, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, I'm gonna make money out of it. Or I'm gonna become an online media instructor, whatever it is, you know? Like a lot of people would think like this is really funny, like this is not even a thing, but nowadays a lot of people are making millions of dollars literally out of stuff like that. So there's a lot of options, and these people have found out a different way of being, and people still judge them, you know? People still to this day judge people that are like working different types of jobs, or even like trying to live their life in a different way than other people. A lot of people for example, live a lifestyle of maybe traveling all the time, changing places all the time, and normal people would say this is not a lifestyle, like this is weird, you know, this is not normal. But what I want to say with this video, and what I want to encourage is, don't be afraid to choose a different way of living, of being in this life that actually feels fun to you, and also where you can express yourself freely with no limitations or labels. If you feel that you are this type of person, a dancer, a singer, you're supposed to make art, you're supposed to get out there, talk to people, whatever it is, just become that. Just let yourself be it. Even if, without like thinking about what's gonna happen, or the logic behind like how you're gonna make money or whatever it is. Just like feel like you are free, because you are, and a lot of people forget that they are, you know? And it is so easy to like get caught up and get, you know, kind of like merged with how things are supposed to be, how things should be, you know? Like it's so easy to just like, in this life, in this reality, it's so easy to just like be a person that is basically just following what everybody else is doing, or what everybody else thinks is possible, because it's everywhere, you know? It's not even like, I'm not even like upset that a lot of people are like that, or not even like surprised, because it is everywhere. It is in TV, in the internet, like everywhere we see it. It's just like this kind of, people are just not awake yet, people are just not like, you know, it can be from your family, maybe you live with a person that's like that, like whatever it is, you know? So we have to make our own way of being, our own vibration, which is our own way of being, our own expression, and we have to like become familiar with it, and also make it something that is really easy to do, and really, that's why I'm talking about fun and play and pleasure, because those are things that you can do that you would want to do, you know? Like you would love to do them. And so that's why I want you to make a lifestyle out of doing things that make you happy and just like playful and all of that. It's because those things, but you have to understand this. Even though they're easy, like it's easy for us to do things that make us feel happy, sometimes because we've been doing things that make us feel depressed for so long, we have this vibration that is like dominant now. We have a dominant vibration of being miserable, and so it is not even the easiest thing to think about happy things. And so that's why you have to create it. You have to make it a conscious choice that every day you're gonna prioritize making yourself happy and doing things that actually fulfill your soul, whatever it is. You know, whatever it is, whatever it has to be. It just has to be fun for you. It just has to make you feel great and happy about yourself, because you are needed. And don't feel like, oh, like for example, if you want to be a singer, don't think, oh, there's a lot of singers out there. Like this is not a mentality this is not the right mentality, you know? Because every single singer or whatever it is in your category of what you want to do in your life is actually unique in their own way and needed, okay? There's something about you, otherwise you wouldn't exist, okay? Something about you that the universe, that people need. That's why the universe decided that you should exist, okay? Do you know how much like thought and like vibration and momentum have been put into creating you? so that you can be created and actually be on earth. If you knew that, you'll be shocked and you'll never feel like, oh, why would people need my certain gift? It's because you exist, okay? It's because you have it. There's no such thing as having something and having a certain gift that the universe or the world doesn't need, you know? Otherwise you wouldn't have it, because the universe doesn't make mistakes. The universe doesn't make things that are random. There's no such thing, okay? It's just when people understand how the divine works, how the divine energy works, you'll know that everything is so perfect because you can feel it in your heart. If you meditate a lot, you'll know this, okay? And so I hope that this message really helped you and made you feel good about being able to let yourself express yourself fully and play and have fun as much as you want, because that is what you came here to do. And that's what's gonna save you from depression. That's what's gonna save you from misery, from feeling lost, you know? It's reconnecting back to whatever it is that makes you happy, that gives you the drive to live every day. Become that person and be it. Imagine that you are a character, that you're playing yourself out, because that is what you're doing here, okay? You are not here so that you can suffer or sit around and think depressed thoughts, because you have things to do that are really good and fun and great, okay? I love you so much, and you wouldn't be seeing this message if it wasn't speaking something to you, okay? I love you. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.